As with all games, we check the settings first. Nice that they don't start it at max volume. I think this current level's pretty fine. Controls. Tab. Okay, smooth look. Not sure if that matters. Graphics. Like the Switch monitors thing. Full screen seems fine. Doesn't wig out if I click outside, so we'll leave it as is. Nothing else though, so we'll have to see if there's any text or voicing stuff, if there's inbuilt subtitles or whatnot. We got some interesting things here on this table to start with. Ah! Oh, welcome to the Ziggurat, Snoogie Fox. Hope you enjoy your time here. Got a map, a red crown on some books. Bishop. Some blueprints with... Seems like a scale model sort of bits of a house. Well, I hope you'll enjoy foraging. There's plenty of delicious stuff. And we'll save you a spot here on the ziggurat. Violin. I mean, it's okay. It's a stringed instrument. You know, the cello is the superior. But, you know, it looks so cozy and marketable. Yeah. The new Dreki plushie with a removable, blanket. Hold on, is it not? Did I get my keybinds messed up? Where is it? VTuber Studio. Wait, do I have to be clicked into VTuber Studio for the... That's kind of weird. I need to look into seeing if I can make that better. Because yeah, if I'm clicked into the game, I can't use any of my hotkeys. That's weird. Anyway, let's begin. I hope you're doing well, Newt. Oh, Newt. All right, we got some rain. Big fan. Rain World mentioned. Okuban presents. In association with Raw Fury. A game by Tonda Ross. A man's face! Wait, no.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
Okay.
And hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Codicils? Haven't heard that before.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Okay.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
And what, you just burn the whole house down?
Whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Okay.
Albert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. Yeah, you've heard of the Prince in Yellow, but what about the Prince in Blue? Uh-huh. Day 1. Dawn of the first day. Okay, we got 50 steps. Nice tile. Ooh. They have reflections on this tile. Nice. Okay, damn, this place is fancy. What a fucking view, though. I mean, not a fan of giant mansions in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'd rather it be just normal houses. But I gotta say, I feel like it would be real nice to just go walking around out here. If there's like any trails or something. Like, this air is probably clean. Can't jump. We got a gate over here. Doesn't open. Possibly yet. Perhaps it goes to a shortcut and we'll like get a key. It'll let us circumvent an area. Ooh. Possible multiple areas. All right, we might be able to walk off the cliff. Curious to see what that does, but first we'll look everywhere. Ooh. Oh, damn, this place is built into the cliffside. Very interesting. Very interesting. A bit of a dark tunnel over here. Kind of some boxes in our way and we can't jump. There's a torch. All right. All right. Let's see what happens if we try and walk off. Nope, blocks us. All right, makes sense, makes sense. But what if I try to walk off on the other side? Will you stop me there too? All right, we can't bump ourselves out of the invisible wall. Ooh, our steps have decremented. You're down to 49. I wish I'd been paying close enough attention to notice when that happened. Go through here. And it immediately went down to 48. Interesting. The question is it time? Or is it going places? Alright, this gate doesn't even be interactable. With a bird bath. Birds, not bathing. Down another step. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Someone has a cook fire. Campfire. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, You're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Yeah, we can call it a day from the blueprint tab. This can be accessed after picking up the blueprint in the entrance hall. We're in a sub area campsite. Ah! Raya! Raya! Hi! Hi! Dragon Raid! Dragon Raid! Dragon Raid! Dragon Raid! I can't think of a way to portmanteau that song, Dragon Raid. Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you had a fantastic time, Raya. I assume you're creating all your friends in The Sims and putting them in situations. The small, I know, it's so cute. It is, where is my credit button? It's made by Velvi. They did it. And that's not even some of the best part. It's got a blanket. It's nice and cozy. But welcome on by, all y'all, from Raya's stream. If you have forgotten to follow the amazing artist, let me make that really easy for you to fix. All I did was click a button. All you need to do is click a button. You can check out Raya. Does all sorts of fun games, beautiful, majestic art and rigging. The latest model they've been working on is just roller rink 90s arcade nostalgia like fuel, and it just I just, it's a feast for the eyes. I love it so much. Can't wait until it's finished. But Raya, if you got a raid and run that is no scale off of my tail, at the very least, I hope you can take a little minute to, stand up, wiggle around, leave a piss, take a water, maybe do it all at the same time. Probably don't do that though, because that'll be a big mess, and I'm not going to. You think I can clean it up? I'm a small and adorable mascot creature. I can't do any cleaning. I have no thoughts in my head. That made one thing because it took you an hour and a half. I mean, yeah, that's The Sims. That is how they do. If y'all don't know me, I'm Dreki Ormer, Draconic Serpent, fly this dragon, or simply worm on the internet. And we are just starting Blueprints today. So please no spoilers, because I know it just released yesterday. But it's looking like a fun, interesting little puzzle exploration game. And we are literally at the start. I'm just going away from where the game wants me to go because I'm contrarian like that. I see. One. What if it's two? What if it's 1, 2, 3, 4? What do you say he wrote the will? 1992? 1992. All right. Well, I guess we'll have to find the answer to this passcode so we can get delicious apples. Get some done around the house while we looking. No problem. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic rest of your evening, Raya. And if you go eeby shleebies, I hope it is wonderful and rejuvenating, restful sleep. Question is, are all these doors going to be shortcuts that we find? This seems like the main path we got here from, but I don't know. Private drive the grounds. Okay, if we get back to the grounds proper, are we going to decrement to 45? Yes. So it seems like anytime we cross into a sub area or area, we lose a step. Yep, entrance hall, we're down to 44. All right, well, hopefully I don't regret losing all those steps. Ha! Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you'll be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Well, this is what I get for being contrarian out the gate. That's sort of our time mechanic. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please, do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. That's when I have all the butlers and maids rearrange everything to confuse you. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning, not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century. Even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." All my love and wishes. Best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay. You found the Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. Okay, entrance hall, antechamber. So I guess we want to try and get to there and call it a day. We have an inventory. Interesting, interesting. So we can go through here, go through, let's go left. Ooh, okay. Right, yeah, from like the trailer, there was kind of a betrayal at House on the Hill vibe I was getting, if anyone's ever played that board game. It's a pretty interesting board game. I don't know. It's a little hard to just recommend blithely. It can be a little bit odd. I feel like it's the kind of game that you maybe want someone who's played it before or is somewhat comfortable with it if you're playing for the first time. So we can get 2 items. Let's get 2 items. Let's see what items we can get. We have a gem and a key. You found the silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. The hands with a rosary. Interesting. Okay, now the question is, do we get 3 completely new tiles? Yes. Okay, so we got a +1 key, +1 gem, plus a puzzle piece. Well, let's go to the puzzle piece. We don't know what that does. The black box contains gems. This box and the blue box are empty. All three boxes are empty. Ah. Ah. Is there a spare set of car keys? Okay. Herbert, the great honor of receiving the invitation to dine at your steak with the Oldhams this past Thursday. By being frank, it's been quite a while since we've been seen in decent society. I'm beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I'd mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Where's your friend, Monsieur Lowry? There will be a box that displays only true. There will always be at least one box which displays only false. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are empty. Okay. Hey, we're going by. Cheer to year. Hey, Dueling Long. Hello, hello. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a small tale today because I am a chibi. Do I have a Discord? I do not as of yet. It's one of the things I might set up just for like stream go live pings. All right. So 3 boxes. 1 true, 1 false, 1 has something. So, given the premise that 1 is true, 1 is false, this has to be false because we know there's something inside. This box and the blue box are empty. The black box contains gems. At least 1, so 2 could be telling the truth. I think the black box has gems. Survey says gems. What are they for? Doesn't matter. I'm a dragon collecting gems. Okay, we can get 2 coins. The lavatory is a dead end. So is the guest bedroom. Guest bedroom gives us 10 steps, though. Remember correctly, the grid's like a 5 by 10, which is a lot more possible steps than we could need. But I think if I go to the guest bedroom, backtracking is going to cost me steps. Let's take the guest bedroom. 5 by 9 makes sense. Oh, that's a waste because we have a maximum of 50 steps. Guest bedroom rank 2. Oh, rooms have ranks. An electronic key. Okay, so they can be items inside rooms beyond what initially it says are in there. So that dead-end laboratory may have something within it. Most curious. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note, thanking you for the weekend. Had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. Also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. Been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. Was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. Well worth the wait though. I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles. Appreciate that. Didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. I see. So if we run into a dart room, it would be different. Yeah, so we're losing stats for backtracking. And one thing I should have checked also, now that we know we can't go over 50, next time we have a dead-end room like that, I maybe don't want to step into it immediately. I might be able to save it for later. Okay, we don't want a storeroom because that'll dead-end us. So we have to take a hallway. Now the hallway's going into the guest bedroom. Ah, it's blocked off. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. So west doors increase locked. We do have a key though, so we shouldn't be afraid of going west. All right. Oh man. Oh, we can preview how it's gonna look on the map. Can we rotate? Shoot. Well, chat, I think we're fucked. I kind of messed that up, it looks like. Let's check out the laboratory then. There is suspiciously nothing here. Also, why is it a rank 2 laboratory? Wonder if it's things on the... if rank is like row. Now the question is, are we going to keep our stuff going into the next day? Or we're going to have to rediscover things, or we're going to have to refine things. All right, well, I bricked myself. Oh, there's like a... interesting. Rarity. Oh, we can see what the keywords mean. Bedroom, dead end. Laboratory, red room, dead end. Types of rooms as well. Interesting. Well, time to call it a day. Oh, my inventory will be reset. Well, shit. All right. I guess we need to be careful of taking... It might be better to open all 3 initial doors and trying to stretch out some more. Save and continue. All right. We kind of snarfed that first day. It's okay. Day 2. Okay. Breaker box. Interesting. That's a new room. We'll take it. Okay, so as long as I don't step into it, it won't count. Perfect. So we can do our first 3 rooms. Okay, this corner turn is good. This one... Take the den. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Okay. Let's see what the breaker box does first. Key card entry system. Okay, so we found a key card guest bedroom. So card equals guest bedroom. Not sure. We're not sure if that's always the case, but next time the guest bedroom comes up, we'll pick it again and see if it's like populated with a random item or if it's consistent. Okay. Got some money. We have a delicious orange, which gives... It gave us overfill. I see. So food can bring us over our maximum. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday. As we have just been informed, we may have an extra guest exploring us next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover the expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Let's take the Nook. Ooh, I like this. This makes me want to read a book. A rook. A rook nook. A nook rook. Noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Don't worry, don't worry. We got a nice legal pad here. Because as a left-hander, I hate spiral notebooks. Alright, I want a T. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 money. Interesting. Let's drop a chapel here. We have 4 money. Let's explore to our other side real quick. We may be able to hook around and connect things. A gem. Now that's a clock. That's a safety pin. Not sure how safe it is though. Nice cozy fire. Let's do the corner first. Requires a gem. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Ooh. That's a nice thing to have at the beginning. All right, get some money. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There once was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not a red hue. Though he always had a book to turn his eyes down. He was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read in the bath and the bed. Maybe you can guess the clues we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Mino, yes, we chibi today. A rubrics cube, also a pawn. Considering how often chess motifs are used in puzzle things, and we're seeing chess pieces in various rooms, I'm going to make a note of where we find chess pieces, just in case. So white pawn, nursery, dog tag 10. This room den also had a white pawn. Could be this just be a red herring, but you know, you never know sometimes. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Spare room. Bedroom. We don't have any gems. We're gonna have to go with the spare room. Okay. Particularly unfinished area. Don't have a gem, so we can't go to the commissary. And take the bedroom. All right, the nursery. Okay, the nursery gives us 5 on use. We'll just leave that for now. Let's go through the chapel and fill out our corner. Hey, Slugwave, welcome on by. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this, but I decided we would start it today rather than Monday. I have like 2 games, and I was like, which one do I want to start? Which one do I want to be our Friday game? Which one do I want to be a Monday game? And I feel like this is more of a Friday game vibe. Obviously, a white bishop in the chapel. But I hope you're having a good evening. Good to see how it feels. Yeah. Everyone I know and trust the taste of with similar tastes has been raving about it. So I am excited. Food for sale. Well, we don't have any gems. This is a dead end. So we absolutely can put the laboratory here. And then we'll just leave it there unless we find something that needs us in the laboratory. Corridor is always left unlocked. What does that mean? Let's take a West Wing Hall because that'll let us go back to the center. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Something happened in the west wing. All right, let's see if we can close the center area first. 2 gems for the passage. I see. Guess let's take a hallway. Yeah, we already know that. And we keep getting these gems, but we don't got shit. All right, I guess, well, we can only take... What happens if I try to take one I can't afford? Just doesn't let me. All right, guest bedroom it is for a whole bunch of steps. Or I guess we can't... Okay, maybe last time I just had exactly enough. Okay, so... Guest bedroom just has a random item. Let me mark that out. So... Bedroom... +1. Random item. Sucks we didn't get the key card again. But now we know it's not deterministic. Is the note the same? Yes, it is. All right. Well, only way to go is further in. This does mean we kind of bricked our bedroom because we didn't walk into it. So now it's going to cost us more steps than it takes to end. I should have just walked into it. Snarf. Okay. Let's take the parlor. See if we get a same or different puzzle. Okay, different puzzle. You are in the parlor. True. This box is empty. The blue box is true. Okay, so we know these two are true. This is a lie. Okay. Give me your secrets, white box. Gems! I will have all the Chaos Emeralds! Try and stop me, Eggman! Ooh, a boudoir. Ooh, a bunk room? Counts as 2 bedrooms. Nice. Ooh, security room. Okay, so 2 of these are dead ends, so security room really is our only choice. Oh! 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 Cutscene. Okay, I did not expect that. What do you see, child? Giant tape reels, recording everything. This is gonna reveal that there's secret items in some rooms. Forbidden knowledge. Game's kind of lagging a little bit. It's a bit odd. The music room. Me. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Okay, let's view the estate inventory. Detailed list of items currently in the house that you have yet to be collected. Interesting. So I'm missing 3 coins. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. Keycard system is currently operational. One or 2 security doors with a low setting, and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Confirm. Change offline mode. I don't know what I'm fucking with, but I sure am. How you like the answer word? I am intrigued. I fucked up day 1, but that's okay. We're on day 2. What if I try to log into the network? Password. Okay, incorrect password. That's understandable. Obviously, the right password is... This is a password. Nope, too long. Okay. What about Eclair? Damn. Well, shit. We'll have to look around to find the password. Blue memo's true. Red memo's lies. Huh? Blue equals true. Red equals lie. Wasn't it a red memo that said that west side are more likely to be locked? Then we saw that newspaper clipping that the west side was locked off. How did I fuck up day 1? I boxed myself in on like the first series of doors because I both had bad luck and was a potato. If I ever try this password. I mean, hold on. I gotta try the other password. All right. I gotta roll this back. This is 1992. All right. The hit movie Hackers. Actually, I think that came out in 96. 95. All right. So we gotta look to the movie Hackers. Okay. We already tried password. We also need to try God. Damn. All right. All right, we got one more password we gotta try, you know, we just gotta make sure. Sex. Damn. All right, well, I'm all out of ideas, chat. All right, that's a dead end. 7 locked doors? Huh? I mean, I'm tempted. But also courtyard. But something to use my keys on. I want to use my keys. All right, we'll go straight through first. And if we get any further keys, we can come back here and use them. Okay. Always unlocked. passageway. Let's do passageway. Gives us the most options. Even if it's claustrophobic as fuck. Bloody hell. I'm going to stab something. Don't be locked. Please don't be locked. Please don't be locked. Fuck! I should have taken the fucking courtyard. Security room. Is there a key I'm missing? No! You're missing what? Upgrade. Hold on. Upgrade disc. Upgrade disc? Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password. Okay, the terminal password begins with an S. So, terminal pass equals S. Snack. 7 locked doors turned out to be 10 locked doors. Damn. It was a calculated risk. Damn, am I bad at math. You'll further notice the antechamber has been unlocked. Access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. And well, where's that upgrade disc? Ah, Black Knight in security room. That's why all 3 doors of the past video were like, yeah. Not what I meant to click on. Dreki! Dreki! We just didn't get a lot of rooms that gave us keys, though, is the thing. Just teleporting around on the TV. I would expect the upgrade disc to be in here. But maybe it's not. Had to have appeared in... It appeared in because of these rooms. Oh, I bet it's in one of those locked fucking doors, ain't it? It's in a fucking locked door, isn't it? Yar fuck. All right, let's call it a day. Zero items found? Lies. I found many items, just none of them were useful. Alright. We have not been running out of steps, so maybe I shouldn't be prioritizing steps so much. Obviously, we really need keys. I should try and take keys whenever we're offered them. Go ahead and get a hallway. This one has a key. This one has money. All right. Apple. Okay, we can get security. Guest bedroom has a random item. Let's take the guest bedroom. We can check the random item. Ooh. Car keys. Okay. Interesting. Get the key out of the nook. Only car left in the estate should be in the garage. Garage? Couldn't get in there though. Check the corner. +1 star for every time you drastically the absorber. Unfortunately, I don't have any fucking gems. Billiard room, however, is a new puzzle. Let's check that out. All right, we've got darts. We've got billiards. We know the darts is not the standard game of darts. Nothing? Doesn't seem right. Plus times divide. Plus minus time. One and 3. Before. $18. And I assume that's subtract. That's plus, minus, divide, multiply. So that should be... What? Why am I playing a kazoo over here? Dang it, Dreamer! 8. Okay. Alright, I'm on the right track. 2. Alright. 2 divided by 10? Or 10 divided by 2? I think it's be 5. Fuck! Hold on. Multiply. Okay, it's plus, minus, multiply, divide. Plus, minus, multiply, divide. Okay. So 7. 4. Goes to 8. Goes to 2. Goes to 2 empty. Goes to... Okay, so order of operations. Would be 20 minus 18 times 6. So I don't think this works. 18 times 6 minus 20. Yeah, that's not a valid one. So I think we just go from in to out. So 2 times 6 is 12. Yeah! Give me that key, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Wait. What happens to the key we got at the Nook? We should have 2 keys. Oh, silver key is a special key. I see. Let's do the closet. So we need items. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use a die to roll new floor plans. Okay. That's good. And a fucking sledgehammer? Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay. Interesting. Way to go! You did it! You did it. Alright, let's go here. Nah, we'll take the spare room. We can go 1 level deeper. Why is it not getting deleted when they get banned like that sometimes? I gotta use my clear button. That's annoying. Where did I put it? There, chat. Let's re-roll. Not as good. Well, the den's not bad. Give us 2 exits and a gem. Do need gems. Shiny. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Ooh, but a storeroom has one of many things. Let's do that so we can get more keys. There's a white pawn in a storeroom as well. Rarity common. Common. Okay, so it's not an indicator of rarity. We'll keep noting those in case it becomes relevant. Alright, so we need a room with more exits. Corridor it's gonna have to be. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting this room. While drafting in this room. Interesting. Well, we might as well take the parlor because we're not getting another way to go straight. All right, 3 boxes. Give me the key. Yeah. You don't have to keep doing that. The gems are on the desk. That's a lie. Gems are in this box. Gems are on the floor. Each time you collect 3 money, earn 1 in interest. Okay, nice, I guess. Gems are on the desk. Gems are on the floor. I guess the gems are in this box. Okay. We'll use the bedroom. Greetings from Reddington. It's an interesting statue. The Master Hand! What is this, Glover? Okay, white pawn in bedroom. Seeing a lot of the white pieces, but where are the black pieces? Ooh. That is wife? Into the snag. Ah! Well, Jaybird, unfortunately, it is you who is being yoked. How's them apples? Each day his meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Interesting. So, yeah! Oh, it's very cool. I love how it turned out. Okay, this will dead end it, but I don't know what the stars mean, so we'll just check out the observatory. Ooh, observatory is a white knight. Oh, thank you for your head pats. And the boops. Observatory has a white knight. Ah! Not the explosive Dreki drink! Ah! Give me the water! Let me put it out! I'm terrified. Why did you be so mean to me? I took the drink, and it just exploded on me. Yeah, I have a little blankie. The Fixed Stars. Preface. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. I'm in love with it. I mean, it is adorable. Okay, North Star, +1 gold. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. +3 steps. Draxus the Dread. So if it's +1 star every time we visit, I guess the possible constellation, do I like spend the stars to activate constellations maybe? Okay, so I can't go through when it's like that. Can I go through when it's up like this? No. Dreki plushie when? I wish. would indeed be pretty awesome. Okay, so it's maximum down. Okay, now we just look through. Yay! It's a North Star. We get 1 money, chat. Amazing. It just appears in our pocket, I assume. Spin, spin, spin. Spin, spin, spin. That one has a bit of a wobble to it. Alright. Did I note the diner has a white pawn? I did not. Alright, well, no place to go but this way. Use a normal key. Okay, boudoir. Let's use the East Wing Hall. Okay, that door's locked. This one is not. We have 4 gems. We'll open the security room. All right, what items are in the house that we've missed? Nothing. Good. Okay. In that case, lose half your steps? Fuck me. All right. Let's do commissary. And then we'll backtrack. Go through here. We'll use a normal key. Coat check. Check 1 item and retrieve it on another day. Interesting. It is a dead end though. 2 gems. Oh well. We can still go through the passageway. They draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. I would like to get you, but I can't. There are choice of dead ends. Guess we'll take the bunk room. Ooh. Okay, the bunk room has 1 random item. And it's a black pawn times 2. Got some vintage Atari gaming going on. Very nice. Hamster! Look at him go! Look at him run! You go, little guy. You got this. Oh, he has a little hamster bunk bed too. Oh. that's so cute. Camp Colonel. I don't know about that. All right. That's blocked off. Both of those are blocked off. Right, that was a dead end. So we got the security and the commissary. Let's go to commissary and see what we can buy there. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December. Payroll. Okay, so we've already read that. Can't read any more on that. Without. Commissary would be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, metal detector. I see. Grab a shovel, I guess. And a salt shaker. Whenever you eat food, gain 1 extra step. I see. Okay. Annual Maids Day. 2 days only. Items 50% off. Day 20 and 21. Okay. We need an electronic key card to get through that door. I see. Well, nothing to do but go through here and use our silver key. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead? What does that mean? Safe code 9083. So we know it's a lie, but the question is it inverted? You just check the opposite of numbers. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Ooh, a coupon book. Great, I could have used that earlier before I bought all those items. Great, great. Oh, and a key card. Amazing. Guess we're going through this door. And we dead end. What was that? Why did a bell ring? What was that bell? Computer, what's going on? Nothing. Oh, right. Rank 8. There's the dinner bell. Ooh. All right. Let's feast, baby. Country stew. Hi! Boiled chuck stew, layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato Parmesan cheese crust. Nice. Let's have some dinner. Plus 20 steps. Oh, 21, because we got a little salt we can put on there. Unfortunately, I think we're fucked. The conference room, that was an electronic gate, I believe. Yes. Huh. Digging, car keys, hammer. Okay. Let's see if we can dig outside. Diggy diggy outside. Diggy diggy outside. Yeah, we just go left. And then we go left. All right. And we can't go out there. There's some place we can dig. That's some kind of door. Can't go over there. We have our campground. Progression. So it says safe code is 908. So let's try 908 on this first, and then also invert it. So 9083. Nothing. Okay, now what's on the opposite of 9? I think it's 5. One, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I set this to 4, 5, 3, 8. Worth a shot. Where was that? It was in that lower area. I feel like there's something else I need. Because the place is off. There's not really a car I can get to. Yeah. All right. Let's just call it a day. We're almost getting to that antechamber. What will happen when we get to the antechamber is the question. Dawn of the third day. Fourth day. Math is hard. Okay, let's try this again. Hallway, that's a good start. Storeroom, also a good start. Get a little bit of everything. Aussie. Call me the Purple Prince because I'm a royal pain in it. Nah, you're not a pay. Thanks for the recent subscription. 16 months. Holy shit. Holy shit. Your subscription can drive. Congratulations. I hope you actually taught it to drive though. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble, y'all. I hope you're enjoying the emotes. It's never necessary, but always appreciated. I hope you are having a good evening. Take the Nook. Also, Nook is a white rook. I didn't note that. White rook. Nook. How are we doing, Leslie? Yes. I'm doing pretty good. We'll take the closet and grab some items. Okay, a gem and a key. Silver key, in fact. That is good. Okay. Let's go to the corner pocket first. Get a billiards room. All right, we got 8. 15 plus 4 is 19. 13 minus 6 is 7. Minus 2 is 5. 15 minus 13 is 2 times 3 is 6. We got 11, 7. So that's going to be 10 and 6, 4 times 2 is 8. First try. Key card. Yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, the parlor. Do the parlor. It's a simple puzzle. Give me the key thing. Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie. This box contains gems. Okay. Nice. Ooh. May draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Let's take that one. And I didn't realize it would put us... I'm so salty. Fuck! I was too distracted by shiny new one! Fuck! Ah! We just started this day! Each time you click on a door, you'll draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Yeah. Alright, so drawing room, white pawn. Well, that's a fucking way to burn a day. Yeah. Fucking, we found a fucking access key. I was ready. We had it. That could have gone deep. I don't know how many. I don't know if I have like a. I don't think I have a limit. I just gotta do it.